Since 2011, the Harlem collective ASAP Mob has been running through hip-hop with style and grace, bringing the sounds of 125th and Linux worldwide.
It feels so good when it's snow. It feels so good when it's snow. I ain't acting like I ain't know.
The group was founded in the mid-aughts by ASAP Ills, Bari, and Yams, with the goal of building on, but being different from, the Harlem crews that came before them.
ASAP is just like, we all grew up around each other, keep it funky with you. Like, we was just outcasts, keep it funky of Harlem. Like, we was just like what you don't respect of Harlem.
The group had a New York flair and a sea of other collectives like LA's Odd Future and the Miami-centric Raider Clan. The collective mobbed in the lineage of other NYC teams like Wu-Tang Clan and the Rough Riders, but they derived directly from Harlem rap crews Children of the Corn and later the Diplomats.
When we discovered the Diplomats, they totally influenced our generation. Everybody was just, they wanted to be Dipset at that time.
Known around the globe, but Harlem's where I be at. Same home at Cameron, and I ain't talking D-ass.
In the early aughts, the Diplomats, including Cameron, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, and Freaky Zeke, had a string of hits. ASAP Yams learned from the crew directly as a Dipset Records intern.
My first experience in the music industry is dealing with Jim Jones, being around him every day. He taught me everything I needed to know. I'll just stay around him and completely observe the whole scenery.
Through local connections, Yams, Ills, and Bari tabbed Ferg, 12E, Nast, Ant, Rocky, and the producer Ty Beats, amongst others. The entire crew put ASAP in front of their names, which had a variety of meanings.
All right, this is what ASAP is. We always strive and prosper. We trying to accumulate status and power. We always stacking, always paper chasing, but it's still we assassinating snitches and police.
The internet-savvy Yams had a popular website called Real Nigga Tumblr, which he used to promote the group's music. One of the first songs to pop was Rocky's Houston-inspired cut, Purple Swag.
Purple drink, I still sip. Purple weed, blunt still lit. Real nigga, real bitch. Purple swag, that trill shit.
The culture in Texas is crazy. I love it, inspired by it, I live for it. I want to rejoice all of that shit. That's what I'm here for.
Part of Rocky's appeal was that he did not sound like a typical New York MC, something Ferg told Genius.
I would have to say like ASAP started a lot of that like early on in the, with this internet era of music, because we was like receiving music from Houston and rapping over like Beautiful Lou beats and things like that.
She claiming I'm a Pepsi, cause I'm sipping Big Mo when I'm on that screw juice.
Rocky's sound was also inspired by the Raider Clan, then led by Space Ghost Perp, who had production credits on ASAP Rocky's Pretty Flacco. The pair were fast friends before they fell out. Rocky's success led to major label attention and eventually a multi-million-dollar deal with a chunk carved out for the ASAP Mob. In October 2011, he released his first mixtape, Live Love ASAP, with the group's mixtape, Lords Never Worry, following in 2012, including cuts like Full Metal Jacket,
New crib out in Cali, smoking marijuana with my niggas, like I oughta. Hey, Sap, remember that? Now my niggas about to blow, like propane.
as well as ASAP Ferg's monster hit Work, which certified him as the next up.
Put in work, put him in the dirt. See me gon' squirt, then me got murk.
We put Rocky on a pedestal to like, you know, go kick the door down for us. So whoever came second had to be very creative. And what I seen with the ASAP Mob was we wasn't in the club. So I was like, I'm gonna be the one that's in the club.
In 2013, Rocky released his debut album, Long Live ASAP, including his Billboard Top 10 hit, Fucking Problems, featuring Drake, 2 Chainz, and Kendrick Lamar.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can solve.
That same year, Ferg delivered his debut album, Trap Lord, including a Work remix and the boisterous Shabba.
Shabba ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shut, Shabba ranks. 4 gold chains like I'm shut, Shabba ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shut, Shabba ranks.
Meanwhile, the group plugged away at their debut album, then called Lords, releasing the very New York single Traumatic, featuring Method Man.
I got a funky style with a funky swag. I got a funky style with a funky swag. I bought the funky Nikes, got the hat to match.
But Lords would never see the light of day. In January 2015, in the midst of promotion for Rocky's second album, At Long Last ASAP, Yams passed away at 26. The death sent the group reeling, but they were grateful for his legacy.
Yams taught me for real, like, it can be anybody, it can be anybody, and like, you just gotta have your own style.
Bronson told me not to eat him, rest in peace, James. R.I.P. ASAP, yeah, beginning.
Rocky pressed on, planning the mob's future using old writings from Yams. In 2016, he told Genius, quote, "It's a composition notebook. Inside, it's got plans of what he wanted to do for 2015 and who he wanted to fuck with, who he wanted us to fuck with, what artists he was interested in." This vision came true in 2016 with the ASAP Mob's debut album, Cozy Tapes Volume 1, with Yams' baby picture gracing the cover. It includes the Yams tribute Lamborghini High,
Lamborghini High, Lambo by the crib, this is how it is, this is how we live, bitches, 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 bitches.
and Runner with Lil Uzi Vert.
I turn that bitch to a runner, I turn that bitch to a runner.
Cozy Tapes Volume 2 dropped in 2017, featuring a heavy roster, and a standout verse from the singer Frank Ocean.
I'm 2.5 million in the venue and 2,500 a tube. I'm cold in my lungs in the muddy. I'm cold like I'm sick with the flu.
The mob also pays homage to Yams' legacy with a yearly concert called Yams Day.
Happy Yams Day! Happy Yams Day!
And as Ferg shared with us, this was all a part of the vision he had for the group.
He took all of these different materials, which was ASAP Mob, and weaved them into one.
ASAP Mob was also influential with their fashion choices, thanks to ASAP Bari.
This ASAP Bari, man, you know, explaining these jackets, ASAP jackets, as you see right here. Got the Public Enemy, Target. The ASAP is a Target.
Though he dabbled with rap, Bari settled into his role as creative director, starting the fashion label V-Lone with the help of Rocky and Klotz Edison Chin. Following a collection with Off-White and a partnership with Nike, V-Lone was everywhere, quickly establishing itself as a staple in streetwear, being referenced in lyrics over 200 times.
I'm just living like I'm supposed. I guess it's called living shit, I suppose. I'm on my live alone, die alone. One joystick like a Atari. V, I'm a bat like Barty.
Ice Nevies, Ice VS1s, Off-White V-Lone ones, foreigners part of my line.
However, in 2017, a video surfaced of Bari sexually abusing a woman, prompting Nike to cut ties with the designer and rifts within the mob.
You know, we don't condone that kind of behavior. It's fucked up. It's just a fucked up thing. Like, and I don't condone that shit. I was raised by a bunch of females, my moms and everything like that, and I wouldn't want to see that happening with nobody in my household or anybody I know, so.
On the other hand, ASAP Rocky made a name for himself in the fashion industry. From donning Raf Simons sneakers in his Peso music video in 2011, to becoming the face of Dior and Calvin Klein, the self-proclaimed jiggy rapper established himself as a fashion icon.
I like just shopping for myself, man. I will go to thrift stores. Still. I'll go to eBay. I'm one of those type of niggas. It makes me happy like music does.
Fuck swaggin', you been jacking. Fuck fly, I am fashion.
They saying I only want to do fashion. They saying I only want to fuck bitches. They saying I only want to be pretty and jiggy, man. That's true, I only kind of want to do that, but I do a lot of things other in addition to that.
Along with the crew span across industries, the mob added more affiliates like Smokey Margilla, Playboy Cardi, and Key.
Last year I was broke, I ain't going back to shit. This my first year being rich. This my first year being rich.
She wanna rock with the man. She wanna hop in the lamp. Rock with the band. She wanna rock with the gang.
You know what I'm saying? Flacco dropped a lot of jewels, like, you know, throughout my whole career. And he just always tell me, just stay 10-toe, you know?
As for the future, in April 2019, ASAP Ant teased that Cozy Tapes Volume 3 is on the way. As for the group's influence, Berg believes that ASAP was at the forefront of today's centralized hip-hop sound.
We got a lot of like swag from like all regions, and that's what's happening with music right now.
I'm Delisa with Genius News, bringing you the meaning and the knowledge behind the music.
And we still have a long way to go. We're just trying to build a legacy right now. We're trying to make a legacy, and we pray for longevity.